Tom stood in the middle of a bustling city square, holding a crumpled map in his hand. The sun shone brightly above him, and the hum of conversations filled the air. He glanced around, slightly overwhelmed by the unfamiliar surroundings. "I can't believe I lost my map," he muttered to himself, shaking his head. "How am I going to find that museum now?" The square was alive with energy. People hurried past, chatting on their phones, while street performers entertained small crowds. Tom's gaze fell on a tall building in the distance, but he had no idea if it was the right direction. Taking a deep breath, he clutched the map tighter. "All right, time to figure this out," he said with determination. "I'll have to ask someone for help." With a quick look at the street signs and a nervous glance at the strangers nearby, Tom resolved to take the first step toward finding his way. Tom walked down a lively street, his eyes darting between the vibrant shops and street signs overhead. The smell of freshly baked bread wafted from a nearby cafe, and the sound of a musician playing guitar echoed through the air. "Broadway Street," he read aloud from one of the signs, furrowing his brow. "Is this the right way? I wish I knew." He slowed his pace to observe his surroundings. On the corner, a group of people stood in line outside a coffee shop. Across the street, a colorful bookstore displayed its latest releases in the window. Nearby, a woman walked her dog, while a group of tourists snapped photos of a fountain. Tom stopped walking and pulled out the brochure he had been carrying. The picture of the museum stared back at him. "It says it's near a big park," he muttered. Looking ahead, he spotted the edge of some greenery in the distance. "That must be the park," he thought. As Tom tried to make sense of his surroundings, his uncertainty grew. "I need directions," he realized. Looking around, he noticed a kind-looking woman holding a shopping bag and decided to approach her. Tom approached the woman cautiously, his steps slow and deliberate. As he reached her, he spoke softly. "Excuse me," he began. The woman turned to him with a kind expression. "Yes. Can you help me?" Tom asked, showing her the brochure. "I'm looking for this museum." The woman studied the brochure and smiled. "Oh, the City Museum. It's not far. You just need to go straight down this street, then turn right at the next corner. It's near the park." Tom nodded, trying to commit the directions to memory. "Go straight, then turn right. And it's near the park," he repeated. "That's correct," she confirmed with a reassuring smile. "It's easy to find. Enjoy your visit." "Thank you so much," Tom said with a grateful nod. As the woman walked away, Tom repeated the directions aloud to himself. "Straight, right, park. Got it." He started down the street, passing the bustling shops and the relaxing greenery of the park on his way. Along the way, he glanced at the street signs to ensure he was heading in the right direction. Soon, the park opened up before him, and in the distance, he saw the grand building from the brochure. A smile spread across his face. "There it is," he whispered, feeling a wave of relief and accomplishment. Standing in front of the museum, Tom took a moment to reflect on the experience. He thought about how the woman's directions had guided him so clearly. "Excuse me," he recalled. was the phrase he had used to get her attention. It was polite and simple, just the right way to start the conversation. Asking, "Can you help me?" had been easy and direct, making his intentions clear. He remembered how the woman had responded with clear instructions. Go straight and turn right were simple but essential phrases. Combined with landmarks like the park, they had made navigating much easier. Tom smiled at how everything had come together. Even with his limited knowledge, he had managed to communicate, understand, and find his way. It was a small but meaningful victory. Tom stepped through the museum's large doors, glancing back at the city outside. It had been a journey filled with small challenges, but he had learned a lot along the way. He thought about how important it was to stay calm and focused when asking for help. Simple phrases like "excuse me" and "can you help me" had opened the door to understanding. Directions like "go straight and turn right" had guided him step by step. As he walked through the museum's grand halls, Tom couldn't help but feel proud of himself. Navigating the city had been more than just finding a place, it had been a chance to grow and gain confidence. Tom smiled, ready to continue his adventure. There was so much more to see, and with each step, he knew he was becoming a better traveler and a stronger English speaker.